Hey everybody, I'm Jacqui Duran. Welcome to Tuesday Training. We are the beginning of May. Can you guys believe that we are almost halfway through this year? Insane. It's insane. We are here. It is the official first week of May, which I don't know about you guys, but it completely has me in the mood for summer. Hence the shades today. So I figured, in the spirit of our topic this week, I was going to wear my shades because I want you guys to know that it is cool in the shade in the summertime with Scentsy. We have so much going on. But today I wanted to be able to focus and really talk about being able to throw some new ideas into your party routine. So regardless of being a brand new consultant, being a seasoned consultant, we're going to try and spice it up this summertime, because what do we want to do? We want to create and build the enthusiasm for Scentsy, and we want our customers to know we are all about having fun over here. So the summertime can be, if your customers are anything like mine, they've got a lot of stuff going on, just like we all do. So in the summer months, I like to try and find new, fun, and unique ways for my hosts to be able to still enjoy the fun of having a Scentsy party, but maybe not all the work that goes into it. But then if we want to have some real fun, then I like to be able to give them ideas on how to do that. So let's start out this way. We're going to start this talk out because, again, we are talking about the summer months, and those out there who have children, summer break is coming. It's coming. For mine, it is the end of this month, so I am enjoying every day that they are still in school. But because the kids are home during the summer, if your kids or your customers' kids are just those active children, right? Whether that means they are hitting the pools every day, or they are enrolled in summer camp, summer school, maybe church activities. They've got like vacation and camps and things like that they do at different churches, sports. We've just got so much going on. And you throw into the mix the working parent into that, then trying to work around the summer schedule. It's very, very hectic. So not only is it hectic for us as a consultant, but then, of course, for our customers too, who are in the same boat that we are. We're all floating along this river. So I want to try, my goal is to try and make it so where my customers don't really have to do too much prep, and I can make it truly as simple as I possibly can for them to still have a Scentsy party, but not have to worry too much about the time that it's going to take away from their family and the family activities and the kids and the pool and everything else, because we like to enjoy that too. Don't get me wrong. I will be the first one out at the pool with my feet in the water, sipping on a cold beverage with these shades on, probably a hat to block the sun, watching the children play while I relax. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. So a couple different things we can do here, right? We want our whole goal here is to make it easy and to spice it up, because we want those customers to be like, oh, totally booking a party with her this summer because her parties are super cool. That's what we want. We want that enthusiasm. We want these hosts just literally contacting you. When can I have my party? I'm ready to have my party. We want them so geared up, so excited that they are literally beating down our door to get us to host. And that's a really good problem to have, people. Now, a really great way that I like to do my summer parties is to do the pouch parties. So my pouch parties are literally a pencil bag. It has about 10 to 15 different mini testers in it, along with the catalogs, product lists, any monthly monthly special flyers. Do you see how I tried to combine those two words together? Monthly special flyers. Of course, order forms, because you want those in there. Always, always, always add in your host or your join brochures into that as well, because you never know if your host is going to quickly soon realize that they too want to be a part of the Scentsy Fun and want to join your team. So that will give them a little bit more information and also help kind of plant the seed for you during your host coaching. But you also want to be able to have that information in there, because for a pouch party especially, or a bag party like we're about to talk about too, is that these pouches and bags are going to be passed around to different people. So you are not always going to be there to be the one explaining everything. So that's why I really, really try to make sure and push that you guys are putting those host or join brochures into those parties, simply because, again, if the question arises from either the host or one of their customers of, hey, how do I host a party? Or what are the benefits of me hosting a party? Your host may or may not be able to remember or give them all of the information that they need to know. But those brochures are going to do your work for you. Because, of course, for hosting, it, of course, lays out all the perks of being able to be a Scentsy host. And then, of course, for joining, it truly goes through every part of joining and what it is to be a Scentsy consultant. So those are going to be your advocates out there while your parties are circulating and working. I also will always try and add in, because those pouches are small, right? And those are the ones that normally, if I'm doing a pouch party, especially for someone out of state, those are the ones that I'm mailing, because it's cheaper for me to mail it. And it's very quick and easy. But what I do like to do is I will throw in something that is what I like to call the like grab and go items. So whether that be a scent circle or a travel tin or even a room spray, just something to kind of show them a little bit of an extension of the products. Now, what is a really great thing is they're in the Scentsy family store. They have really been listening to us as consultants. And so they're there obviously to help us. So they are getting us those skincare samples, so the lotion, the body souffles, and all of that. We've got those samples that they make up for us, and now, of course, we've got more of our laundry line, our home line in there. So we're able to kind of get some of those samples, and then, of course, you can make your own up as well. So it just kind of depends on what's floating your boat. But those pouch parties are perfect, because truly, 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 during the summertime, those pouches, okay, I go to the store and I buy those pencil pouches, usually anywhere between 25 cents to $1 each. Just depends on where I go and who's got them on sale at the time. Back to school time is a perfect time to grab them. I will usually just grab like a whole stack, because they're like 25 cents when I buy them that way. And then I kind of have them for all throughout the year. And then if one tears, I've got extras. But those are really a great idea, because what I like to do, again, because I'm only putting in about 10 to 15 testers in each one, I can circulate more of those, right? So my goal, my personal goal for me, is to get 5 of those pouch parties out and circulating every single month during the summer. And I encourage them, take them with you when you guys go to the pool or what have you. Now, I will always remind them, because I don't know if you guys are anything like Olaf, but the summer is hot. Things melt. We certainly don't want our amazing host who's hosting this pouch party or bag party or what have you for us, and then leaving the testers in her car, and then maybe they spill out of or leak out of the bag, and now they're on their seat. We don't want that. So make sure that during the summertime, you are really enforcing the fact to your hosts that are going to be carrying these around. It's summer. I can't do it in the Olaf voice. I'm sorry. So we want them to be very cognizant and realizing that it's summer, it's warm, it's hot, and our wax tends to melt when it gets warm. So what I will always tell my host during the summertime is, carry this with you wherever you go. If you decide to go to the pool or a family event, anything like that, and you've got a cooler with you, toss this into the cooler. It's zipped up. It's all contained in its own little bag. You can even put it in, sometimes I'll use like a big Ziploc gallon bag, throw it in there and zip the whole thing up and be like, there. That way, nothing's going to get into that. Nothing's going to leak into it or anything like that. And you're still able to run around with it and have it with you. So that's a really great tip for those hosts carrying those around, because I do have a lot of hosts who They want to go, like they've got family reunions, things like that they go to, and they'll go on these big family vacations. They're like, oh, I'd love to take this, but I don't know what to do with it. Well, are you guys taking our cooler to the beach? Yeah, we are. Awesome. Throw that into a big gallon Ziploc bag, and you've got your pouch party with you. Just keep it in the cooler. It'll be fine. So bag parties kind of run along the same line. Okay. I will do the same thing. Now, I don't make up as many of the bag parties. My bag parties are usually for my returning hosts, or maybe for a host that is going to be doing this for like a 2-week long time span kind of thing. Like, we've already determined how long she's going to have this party out for. And I want to make sure that she's got absolutely all the materials she needs, because she's going to be passing this around to a lot of people. So one great idea is to, again, make up those bag parties. Again, because it's a bag party, you can use any kind of container you want. No, it's summertime. Get creative, people. Get creative. You can go to any of the stores. You can go to any of the dollar stores. You can go to Target. You can go to Walmart. You can go to any of those places, and they've got tons of insulated, like, lunch bags, right? They're the insulated bags. Those are perfect. Find the ones that are in the clearance aisle or on sale and grab them. Okay. Those insulated bags are going to be perfect for you. Why? Because you can obviously put your testers into there, along with your order forms, your catalogs, your product lists, your monthly special flyers, your host and join brochures. All of that's going in. Plus, if you're adding in maybe a plug-in warmer, or sorry, a nightlight warmer that you want them to be able to try out, or if you're adding in any of the scent of the month bars, you'll want to do that too. And then in that insulated tote, what you're going to want is to be able to then put an ice pack in. So you can get one that you can buy at the store that are the really usable kind. You can get the one-time disposable ones. It truly doesn't matter. So whatever works for you, that'll kind of keep that bag cooled and to a good, consistent temperature. Now, obviously, if they leave it in their car in the summertime for a few hours, it doesn't matter if it's in a cooler or in an insulated bag. It probably isn't going to last that long. So again, it's just reminding them there's wax in there, and wax melts with heat. So, going out and leaving it in the cooler is going to be fine. But if they're parking their car and they're going shopping for 4 hours in the mall, they might come out to a mess. So just make sure that they are aware of what's happening here. Wax inside. But again, those bag parties are great. So let's say I've got 5 of my pouch parties out circulating. I got 3 of my bag parties out circulating. That, my friends, that's 8 parties that are out there just working for me. And my hosts are not having to take time off. They're not having to schedule time for a babysitter for the kids. They don't even have to rearrange their plans, right? They can still go on their vacation, go to the pool that day. They can go to the sporting events. They can do all of that and still carry it with them and have an amazing party. And just think, what would happen if all 8 of those came back with just a minimum party of $200? Did you get up and get dressed and go and do parties? You let your little employees, your mini testers, go out there and do the work for you. It's fantastic. You're not getting to miss your summer. They're not getting to miss theirs. And what is even better, they're able to still get their Scentsy all throughout the summertime and have everything they need. They're checking off items on their wish list, okay? They can host as many times as they want. It's fantabulous. Now, we're going to spice it up just a little bit more. I love you, Letitia. We're going to spice it up just a little bit more. And when we think about our home parties, we are really going to try and knock out of the park, right? We want to truly think outside the Scentsy bar when we are thinking about our summer parties. So whenever it comes up to the question of, I can't find anybody to host for me, be your own host. That's right. You can be your own host. Host a barbecue at your house, or rent out the clubhouse if you live in like an apartment complex or a complex like that where you have the accessibility to a clubhouse. Invite your friends, make it into a big summer blowout bash. And then what do? You just have some of your Scentsy laying out. You're going to have your testers out. You're going to maybe have a couple warmers laid out, maybe a diffuser, whatever you have. Just kind of have it out. Have something warming, because of course it's going to catch their nose, and that nose is going to drive them over to that table to go, what in the world are you doing over here? And they're going to be so intrigued and so in love that they're going to be wanting to order, because why? Scentsy sells itself. It does. It does. I wish I would have thought of this concept myself, but I did not. But it works. It truly, truly works. I can set this stuff out. People will order, and I don't even have to be around. They will still want it, even without me. Yep. Even without this charming personality, they still order. Can you believe that? It's just, I can't wrap my head around it. Now, when I talk about spicing up those summer parties, again, think of different ways. If you've got to be your own host, be your own host. But I really want you guys to kind of push yourself out of your comfort zone, to ask your hosts and kind of feel them out when it comes to a summer party. Are they the type, are they the ones who love to go hang out at the lake all day? Or are they the ones who love to go, they're always at the pool. Every time you turn around in the summer, they are always at the pool. Or maybe they're the ones always hosting the barbecues and then get-togethers in their backyard and having bonfires and things like that. Everybody's doing something different all summer long, depending upon their lifestyle and their kids and everything else, right? So have some fun with it. Give your customers and your hosts some really great fun ideas. Theme it up. Theme it up, people. If these are pool people, make it into a Scentsy pool party, okay? You can totally do this. It's the funnest thing ever. Did you know? And you can Google this, you can Pinterest it, you can whatever. I Googled it because I had to know. You can take like those pool beach balls, right? You can grab them at the dollar store for $1 a piece, sometimes cheaper. They're just the inflatable, summer pool beach balls, whatever. Did you know that you can actually take it out of the package, and then on the beach ball itself, you could write a little message or an invitation to your Scentsy pool party. And you can actually mail that. Now you'll need to go, you can't just go to the kiosk like I use my kiosk at my post office. It looks like an ATM, and I go in there and key it all in. It, helps me with the postage. I have to actually stand in line to mail these, but you can. It is legal to mail that. I love doing this for a theme party, and I don't just do this for my Scentsy parties too. I've done this for other summer parties way outside of Scentsy. But yes, so you can take that beach ball, take your Sharpie, because you've got those because you've been coloring on your reimagined DIY warmer, right? Yeah, you have been. I have been. Got a whole bunch of Sharpies. So take out your Sharpie. You're going to write your invitation to your guests. You're going to get with your host, or if you're your own host, you're going to write those invitations out, where, when, all of that. You can write whatever messages you want all over it. Go to your post office. They will help you with the mailing portion of it, and you literally can mail those things out. And then how cool is that? Who doesn't want to receive that kind of an invitation in the mail, right? If I were to get that deflated beach ball and then blow it up and then see this invitation on it, I would be just like, I'm totally going to that whole party. I wouldn't even care what they're selling. I'm going because it looks so cool to be into. That's what I'm talking about, spicing it up, looking outside, pushing yourself out of that comfort zone. What are some other fun things? There's some other really great fun ideas out there. Now, I haven't personally tried a lot of these, but again, you can Google, you can Pinterest these ideas. I know that you can do that with flip-flops. So you can make it a flip-flop party, give it a fun theme. The person who shows up with the funniest flip-flops. Or you can even twist a little bit more and, maybe go to Old Navy or again, the dollar store, get like the dollar flip-flops. Send them out to your guests, tell them to DIY them, and the person who comes up with the best DIY flip-flop at the party wins your giveaway prize. Now, again, that's a personal special, so you're going to be telling them that one-on-one on a phone or an email. You're going to be telling your host to tell them that, okay? You're not going to blast it on Facebook, so don't be quoting Jacqui saying, Jacqui told me I could do this, because you're going to get me in trouble. But That way you can really make it fun. Okay. So again, if I get a flip-flop in the mail with an invitation on it, I'm totally going to that party. So go ahead, send me all your invitations with your flip-flops and your deflated beach balls, and I will be there. Why? Because it looks stinking cool. And I want to go to a cool party. I want to have fun. Who doesn't want that? Have fun with these parties. You can also play it up a little bit more and play upon those moms and dads just like us who got the kids, they're out of school, they're bored as all get out. So what do? Let's throw a kids themed party. Now the kids obviously aren't going to be buying our Scentsy. Granted, they do really love our diffusers, and they do love our bath smoothies, and they do love our Scentsy buddies. So they might be nudging mom or dad saying they want that, but they're not going to be the ones actually ordering and buying it. But the parents are. What's the key to a parent's heart? Keeping my child entertained and out of my hair if I'm at a party. So when you're working with your host, maybe that host is somebody who has a whole moms group that they're with, and they're like, oh, I'd love to do something like that, but with everybody and the kids, I can't coordinate that. Yeah, you can. You can totally make this into a kids theme. So tell that host, you know what, maybe they don't have a pool or whatever in their backyard, that's fine. Get out a slip and slide. Have them go get a slip and slide. Or if you have one, or if you know somebody who has one, ask to borrow it for a day. Slip and slides are great, and they keep the kids' attention. Roll out the slip and slide, get it going, tell everybody to bring their kids, their swimsuits, and a towel. And then that way, while the kids are all out there slipping and sliding, what are all the moms and dads doing? They're sitting around with you while you're talking Scentsy. And how cool is that? The kids are there having fun and being taken care of and having a blast. The parents are able to relax and sit back and maybe actually look through that catalog that I've been sending them. Now they've actually got the time to look through it because their kids are over there occupied and perfectly happy and having the time of their lives. They're going to be the ones dragging the kids to leave the party. Okay, that's how fantastic it's going to be for those kids. And it's going to be great to give those parents a nice little break. So that is a super, super idea, to be able to involve the kids while still capturing your host at the same time. Now, the really great thing is if that idea catches on, of course, everybody else can be like, I want to do the next one. And they're going to be just lining up to host parties for you. So remember to kind of focus on the kids too. Yes, it's about the parents, but we also have to realize that all the parents, what do they want? They want to be able to go and enjoy themselves and relax, especially in the summertime. And they want to be able to do that without the kids arguing, pulling on their shirt, asking them for everything. They want to sit back and have fun. So you can also, if maybe you've got an older child, a little bit older child, or maybe the host does, and you could actually put somebody, almost kind of like a little babysitting thing, maybe it's a 13 or 14-year-old girl or boy, and they're responsible enough. And you can say, hey, if you watch the kids for us while we're over here talking, that would be fantastic, because then that would be a little bit better, because then the parents aren't bombarding or bothering the parents, and they truly have that relaxation time. So that's what I want you guys to do. I'm really going to challenge you to look outside of the regular party ways when it comes to the summer. There's so many different ideas and ways to be able to work around the summer, but still allow enough time for you to still enjoy your summer with your family and your friends. If you have any amazing ideas, I want to hear them. Let's share what has worked for you. What are you thinking about doing? Has this sparked some ideas for you? Comment below. Give me the thumbs up if you got some great ideas out of this video. And until next week, as always, I will be joining you again next Tuesday for another edition of Tuesday Trainings. And we're going to talk about a whole new topic. We got lots of fun stuff going on, right, guys? Yeah. You consultants out there are like, heck yeah, we do. We got tons of stuff going on. So be in the know, be checking your news tab, be watching your emails from Scentsy especially. And then if your upline, your director, your superstar director, if they're putting out any information, you're going to want to watch for those as well, because we've got lots of stuff happening. So the best way to keep in touch, the news tab of your workstation. So make sure you're checking it out. Till next time, next Tuesday, same bat channel, same bat time. Peace, love, happiness. Bye.